in.
The light skin wiggle.
How basketball saved my life. With your host at the easy button. At Twan the Don. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, chat. Life tried to drown me. This hoop is like my life jacket. This ice in my veins is something Titanic. Lockdown defense kept me out that center for detention. Divine intervention passes over to my center. Alleyways of the alley-oops. Some got no looks and passed away when somebody shoots. Back in court duos, but nobody hoops. The wrists follow through, but the cuffs gotta loop. Pick a book or pick the biggie book. It's just you and I, out running suicides. Me, I was out running suicide. Boy, I'm going in, dropping gems that I picked up in these gyms. I can't slack, I've been down and back. I'm just trying to share a few tales from this thing called life. Count my assists, and I swear that basketball really saved my life. Yeah, chat, I swear it saved my life. Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of How Basketball Saved My Life. I'm your host, the Easy Button.
Your boy Twan the Don.
We back at it again,
For
man.
another
Excited. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, Brody. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I see you rocking the Michael Young Foundation t-shirt, hoodie. I like that. That's clean. You got to give me one. I ain't
Get
got
on
one.
it. We're going to have to talk about that too, man. We're going to bring that to this because that kind of plays a part in our podcast, definitely. So we're going to get into this Michael Young Foundation a little bit later.
My man. Hey, we're going to have her on.
We could have a whole one on that, honestly.
Nah, we can. Not only that, we can have her on the show. She could talk about the Michael Young. We're going to do that.
Yeah, I've been playing.
We're
So
going to do that.
I knew eventually it was coming
It
up,
was
but
coming up because, you know,
one of our brothers, man, we who with, man, lost his life. So
R.I.P. Michael Young, man.
We're going to have a whole one for him on everything.
It hit hard. It hit a lot of people hard, man.
A lot of people, too. Don't even realize.
So it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, it happened. We got the little group chat, you know what I'm saying. And Kellen, who, you know, he was our first guest on the show, he put on a group chat, man, y'all hear about Mike? And so I was like, man, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. And, you know, he wasn't playing, unfortunately. It's just one of those things you just wish that people were capping, people were joking.
Yeah.
You know, and so, you know, I took it well that night, you know what I'm saying? Because I was processing it, trying to think about it. And then
it didn't seem believable the first night, so we kind of just was like, nah, this is fake, obviously.
It wasn't believable, man. And so I took it well the first night. And then the next day, I'm taking my little man to school, bro. And I dropped him off apparently in a no drop-off zone, you know. There was a cop there. He pulled me over. You know, I'm not going to put my little man in danger.
Right.
So I put him, you know, out in a place that's supposed to be safe. But apparently there are signs on the street that says no drop off. I missed it. I missed the memo.
Dang.
So he pulled me over. He gave me like $135 ticket for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about because I dropped him off. You know, there's a street person, you know what I'm saying? What they call them? You
like
know,
the little crosswalk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing that, crosswalk person. So he had, you know, a wave of people. He had already stopped the car, had a wave of people. My little dude was going to be late. So I let him go with the wave.
I would have did the same thing, too.
Like, how is that illegal? So, anyways,
no,
that happens, bro.
Man,
he pulls me over.
Okay,
Hold on. Check this out, right? He pulls me over, gave me the ticket. At the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm not happy about the ticket, but like the ticket was like the feather, bro.
Yes,
it was like the feather, bro, that broke the camel's back.
That's crazy.
After that dude left, you know, I'm driving on the way to work. I'm puffing. I'm like, man, why you even mad about the ticket? This ticket ain't even like that. It's light. You're not happy, but it's light. And eventually, you know, it's just broke down. I mean, I'm in the parking lot of my job breaking down. I'm like, oh, shoot, it ain't the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just start thinking about Mike. And then eventually I text. So I volunteer at a bereavement place every other Wednesdays where I help kids and adults. I work with the high school group. You know what I'm saying? I help kids who have lost somebody in their life, and then immediately I text Susie Price, who is the founder of the place, and said I can't make it tonight. You know, I sent the info on Mike and was like, I can't make it tonight. I'm not having a good day. And so that's how my day went, man. And you know, it's been weeks now, and
a couple months.
You know, it feels fresh. So I guess it's been a couple months. Damn, it's about to be March.
It's about to be March, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So like, it's crazy you say that. So like, after we found out that first night, we found out late in the night. So kind of gave everybody like, you know, it didn't really hit, you know, didn't give nobody no chance to really hit. It was late at night. People still trying to get information, know what's really going on. So it didn't really hit. So like for me, I've been working with this guy. Man, this my brother, man. I've been working with this man at this.
I introduced him.
Something like that. Basketball introduced us. And
y'all
then,
had played each other for a minute?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I told you I knew him from hoop from before that.
That's
and then
facts. I remember
when we was at the job, I was like, okay, yeah, that's how I remember him. But like I said, like basketball, you know, introduces you to a lot of people. So I mean, it goes hand in hand. But so we've been working at this place where we work with adolescent kids, troubled youth. We've been working there for about. He been working there a little bit longer than me, but we worked together for 5 years. So it's like this is a place where I would go every day. See this man. We be chilling, having fun at work, good times. Like, you know, your favorite coworkers. He was one of them. You feel me? Like he'll brighten up your day just because he goofy, and we both goofy. So we goofy capping all day. So
having fun.
This all day long with the kids, and like so he was a good person. So like next morning, I gotta head to work. Kind of had to work a little late because I was moving slow, just getting up still, just kind of thinking about the situation. So I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm an old head. I graduated in 2008. The last time I really boo-hooed was the last basketball game in playoffs. No cap. Since 2008. Boo-hoo. Broke down. I got the whooping, you know. Yeah. That.
Snotty nose.
I can't breathe. So like.
Snotty Scotty.
Boy. So, like, that was the last time I cried was in that playoff game, like, really, really cried. So, like, you know, as a grown man, you know, not really, like, feeling like you ain't no crybaby no more. But, like I said, I mean, once I got to the job, kind of, like, looked at the job, realized this is where I spent a lot of memories with this man. Sat in the parking lot and broke down for a minute, too, man. So, I definitely understand that. Like, it just takes, like, certain things or memories or just, you know, certain situation that kind of bring everything about you. And, like, it's been a couple months, man, and like it's still tough dealing with it because like we played basketball a lot in our adult leagues and stuff like that, and he was always one of our teammates. So you know when we play now, it's just kind of always an empty
somebody missing.
It's an empty slot every time we step in any gym, and like everybody around you who knew him will say the same thing, like it's just tough. So yeah, man, I boo-hooed and like all day at that job that day it was tough. Just it didn't matter what corner I hit, any room we went in, we had memories throughout the whole building. So. Again, rest in peace to the homie Mike Young, man. Stay watching over us, man, and, help us fly this ship. So
fly this ship, man. So, I think that's a great segue into our next thing, man. Talent versus hard work. Definitely. Mike was very talented.
Also.
But he worked hard.
Very hard.
He worked so hard that he almost worked himself up.
He would work himself
up. He worked so hard, man. And that's one of those things.
Very passionate about the game.
Way passionate, man. That's one of the things we miss. We got into it because of that passion,
right.
But, that's one of those passions that you can't replace. So, talent versus hard work. Twan, talent versus hard work. What you picking?
Man, well, I'm gonna be a little honest, man. It's kind of
you was talented, so
I was talented. I'm not gonna lie. This basketball thing, as a young age, did come easy for me, and I didn't work as hard as I felt like I had to because it was easy for me. So, with that being said, I mean, once I did start getting into college and stuff, I did work a lot harder. My mentality did change, but like high school and stuff, I didn't work hard at all. I didn't really hit the weights or nothing because it was just easy for me. So I felt like.
Do you think? Since you worked hard in college or towards the end of high school in college, that if you would have worked harder earlier, your ceiling was a lot higher?
It's hard to say, really.
I don't think it's that hard to say.
I mean, for me, it was hard to say because, like, I don't know how much better I would have been, or if I still was already the same.
You think you capped out, bro? Like that's what
never
you're
capped out.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you capped out if you think you couldn't have worked harder.
I could have worked harder, but like I said, at that point in time, the game
ready to
was
argue
so
if
easy.
you can't
It's
tell.
all right, we can do this. But at that point in time, the game was easy. So even if I worked hard or didn't, I was already it was easy for me. So
Okay, but you talked about this previously in a couple, whatever episode that was.
right,
Junior college, y'all record was terrible.
very.
So,
But I worked hard.
okay, you worked hard then.
I did work hard.
So
then.
if you didn't work hard, if you had worked harder early on and you're in that situation, don't you think y'all record could have been a lot better?
I was with a lot of poo people.
I don't want to hear that.
Like, hey, Kobe is one of the greatest, and even by himself, he couldn't do it. So it's still hard to say that with the team I had, I could have been Jordan and probably still would have maybe went now 10 instead of 1. So I mean,
That's a major improvement. You talking about winning 10 games instead of 1, 2, or how many games I win? 3?
we won 1.
1 out of
22.
Say it a little louder for the people in the back. I'm just saying, if y'all would have won 10, that's 9 more games. That means you're getting busy.
Right.
Okay, so it seemed like you're going talent over hard work. That's what it seemed like.
I just feel like the talent and the hard work gonna play hand in hand, yes. But obviously, as your mentality get better, the older you get, that hard work is gonna play a part. Now it's about hard work for the adults because your talent obviously was already there. That's what got you there. So now it's about hard work and who's gonna work the hardest. I mean, yeah, you can say that same person who worked hard at a young age is not killing in the league anymore, though. Some of them aren't.
But they got there because of the hard work.
Right, but now I'm just saying I think it's about an age. It's an age limit. I feel like where that hard work really, really matters.
Age limit on hard work?
Why not?
Boy, you sound crazy.
How?
Age limit on hard work?
So you say
It's less about when we're talking about the league, it's less about them capping out versus their situation. You know what I'm saying? Because now when you get to the league, now you got to have the right situation. Obviously, you got to have the right coach.
a lot of people still work hard in the league and capped out though.
It happens. Some people do have a ceiling.
So
I don't think
So when you cap out, is it still fun?
Yeah, it depends on your situation.
How?
If you're in the right situation, you're going to maximize on what you do best at the time. It's a lot of people who get to the league, maybe was putting the ball on the floor, dunking on cats, doing stuff. They get to the league, they're 3-and-D guys. You know what I'm saying?
They got to work hard to get to that point though.
Right. My point.
Age, I feel like.
No, that's
completely.
not. That's situation.
As a kid, I'm gonna have him work, but I'm not gonna make him work to work so hard to where it's not a fun game for him no more.
Nah, it's balance, obviously. But when it comes to hard work, ain't no age. It's situation, bro. My opinion. If you're in the right situation or the wrong situation, it doesn't matter how hard you work. It don't matter how good you are. Is this coach gonna let me rock? You know what I'm saying? Are my teammates gonna pass me the ball when I'm open?
But if you got the talent most of the time, every coach is gonna let you rock.
Not every coach. Not if they don't get to know what you can do. Because another thing, too, about the NBA, when you getting that salary, you know what I'm saying? I'm nice. You nice.
Right.
You making $100 million. I'm making $1 million.
Okay.
No matter how good I am. They paying you $100 million, so they got to see if you're going to get that $100 million worth. I'm going to sit the pine, no matter how good I am. And then that's when you see dudes get traded, you know what I'm saying? And then, they get rid of that contract. And now this dude who's making $1 million is getting 30, you know what I'm saying? And they got him for the cheap. So I really do think it's situation. I get what you're saying about age, but when you talking about age, you're talking about like 35, 36.
No. I'm talking, you feel me, 23, 24 now, because at this point, obviously you have talent. You already went through high school, became whatever kind of recruit you became. Now you're in college, and yes, now you need to work harder because your body, now you got to get better because now they just brought in all these other people who got the talent, who were talented enough to get these scholarships. A lot of people do have to work hard to get scholarships, but a lot of people don't.
A lot of people don't.
And
But
that's what I'm
those
saying.
that
So
those
now
that
once
don't
you-
have to work hard.
Once you get to this age of college, now it's like, okay, talent ain't just gonna get me through this spot. So now I gotta work harder. But what about them ones who's one and done? Do you think they really working hard?
How many one and dones end up busts though?
I mean, a lot, but that's my thing. And then when
Majority.
they get in the league, what is it? Work hard.
Majority of them end up busts because they didn't know how to work before they got to the league. It came too easy. I feel like you're helping me make my point. Like, I feel like you're making my point. So, pat myself.
You can pat yourself, but like I said, my point is it comes with age.
Okay. And another thing too is like adaptation. Okay. You got to adapt. So, you get to the league, you were good enough. You worked hard enough. You know what I'm saying? But you come in, they already got a point guard. They want you to play the two.
Now we're working harder.
You gotta adapt.
With age.
That's got nothing to do with age. Cause some cats is getting drafted at 19. That's not with age. You know what I'm saying?
That's with talent.
And hard work. But then you gotta adapt on top of that if your situation calls for it. It's situation. I'm a big believer in hard work. Big believer in hard work. I wasn't blessed to go get 30, you know what I'm saying, in high school. I wasn't. I shot up, I grew quick, you know what I'm saying, and tried out for a team, didn't make it, had the audacity to believe I should have been on that team, didn't make that team in my freshman year, worked dumb hard.
Did you feel like you should have made that team off talent?
No, I feel like I should have made that team because I was working harder than everybody, and I was good.
But then you went back in your bag.
But that was in my mind.
And then you went back in your bag and started working harder to get to where you wanted, right?
Right.
Okay, that's what I said. But what age was you at?
I was in 9th grade.
Starting to grow.
I was about 13.
9th grade, you about 14, 15?
I graduated early.
We'll see. But you're
You're
starting
up.
to grow into yourself, though.
Well, hear me, though. Again, it was all about the hard work for me. What separated me from most was that I didn't know how good I was. And so I worked and hustled like a role player when I was the go-to scorer. When I was the second guy, they was looking to. I was diving on the floor. I was doing all that other stuff that the role player was supposed to do. Hard work, boy.
So with that being said, okay, so this talent versus hard work, because I feel like it has to come with other things that playing a part. So me and you both grew up without a father figure,
Right,
to help us with that guidance. So where we got with this basketball stuff, we got by ourselves.
right.
Talent, you say hard work. So obviously with the right guidance, someone's going to instill that hard work in you at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who have that, who get that. So when I say it from my standpoint, I'm saying it from how I grew up and what I grew up doing. I grew up just playing basketball, having fun with it. I may have been learning stuff and didn't even notice it, but
Right.
my game just molded, and it was more talent based for me. I mean, yeah, I'm going to the gym, I'm shooting jumpers, and I'm working, but I'm not in there putting in more than like 6 hours or something like that, or just, really working as hard as I want. I'm just going to have fun. And when I started playing from elementary school to junior high, it was all just fun. And I was still better than most of the people around me.
Right.
Now, with guidance, if I did have a father figure too,
He'd have
me
made
through
your
that
butt work
right.
harder.
So ain't no telling where my ceiling would have went, but that's what I'm saying. That it comes with
Making my point.
a mind. How? It's a
You
mindset.
just said
it still comes with
ain't
a mindset,
no telling
though.
where your ceiling could have been.
Right. But
Where you was like, maybe if I'd have worked harder, I would have won 10 games.
I don't know.
You won one game. There's the only way to go. You can't up. The
Right.
worst that could happen, you would win one less game and have 0 wins. But you
It could
win.
have been working my off, right?
You win one more game. That's better. And there's no way you can't tell. How many close games y'all lost?
Well, I don't remember.
Nah, go back into the memory brain.
Boy, I
box.
done forgot. When we went 1-22, I done forgot about that season.
Oh, you got
Amnesia.
traumatized. You don't have to think. Was there some close games or was they all blowouts? Now you can't
it
tell me you
wasn't all
getting dusted.
blowouts. Nah, I wasn't getting dusted, but still, 1-22, you getting dusted.
No, because if you're losing within
In
10
my
points,
head, I got dusted my freshman year of junior college.
21 straight losses or whatever it was. That was probably hard. I don't know. I'm making stuff up, right? I don't know. But
like, yes, hard work does pay off, obviously.
one more win
In the
would have
long
been from your
run.
hard work.
But I mean, I'm gonna tell you this: a talented player who puts in hard work is gonna get further than a person who has hard work and not that much talent. Talent you gotta have talent to play any sport. You gotta have some type of talent. You not just, I mean, there's rare cats who get there by hard work, but most people in these leagues are talented. So when you ask me that, I'm gonna take everyone's gonna take talent or height, but you gonna take talent.
I'm gonna take hard work.
Yeah, you say that, but
I say that because I mean that. I've seen dudes develop from their hard work. You know, I'm not even gonna talk about myself. Like, I see dudes develop from their hard work and, you know what I'm saying, they become players because they put in the work, you know? Like, I've seen it.
I ain't just trying to become a player. I want to be a hooper, a baller.
And I've seen it.
Comes with talent.
I've seen it. I ain't have no talent, boy. I went from soccer to basketball.
You don't have talent?
I didn't. Not now. I didn't. I went from soccer to basketball. Soccer to basketball. They don't relate.
How not?
Because
Footwork.
yeah, but that has nothing to do with dribbling.
Every sport relates to each other.
Man, you know what I'm saying. I went from playing soccer barefooted on the streets to freaking shooting layups and dribbling.
I can't agree with that.
Okay,
Every sport,
that's fine.
Every sport coexist.
So, let me see where we at. Okay, so then hard work, talent. Is there a missing component to that?
What do you mean?
Hard work, talent, and it's a P word. Politics.
Well, that comes with everything.
Boy, that's everything. But, I mean, have you ever met somebody who worked hard, super talented, and didn't get nowhere?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Is that talent? Is that politics?
That's definitely politics. That's definitely who's seeing you or what's being pushed out for you. So, I mean, when it comes to that, yeah, I mean, but then again, I mean, if you're working hard or if that talent's there, you should feel they should automatically get some looks, right?
That's what I thought.
But it
don't work that way.
Exactly. So, I mean, comes down to guidance. Comes down to somebody who knows already, who went through it already, so they can be like, hey, you know what? This is the reason why you're not getting these looks.
Hey, you're playing in this league.
Or you feel me? You're
working out with these people.
Right.
You need to go get in this circle.
Or how about this? How about since, you know, no one else is doing it for you, I'm going to record for you.
Right.
And we'll put our stuff together ourselves.
And we going to send it out.
But that's guidance. I didn't have no one to sit and tell me that until my JUCO year of college when my football coach helped me put a highlight tape together.
So
first time I had a highlight tape.
So I actually was doing that. Like, when hard work was on the court and off the court for me. So I was recording stuff. I mean, you know, I got stuff on YouTube where I'm just in a men's league, recorded it, you know what I'm saying, sent it out to schools. Like, kids these days, they wait for their coaches to get them something. Well,
these days, they don't even have to wait for that no more. These days, they got mixtapes popping up, and they probably didn't even know the mixtape was being recorded.
They probably don't even know they own it.
They ain't even know it was going to the, then that, you know, like, nowadays it's easier for them. And that guide, so it's like easier for the people who don't have guidance, because as long as you're playing with the right team, or if you're playing with someone who knows the route to go, you're going to get looks with them. It's easy this way. Basketball is more of a friend game now. So it's like, if I'm getting looked at, I know how to put my partner in the spotlight to make sure he's getting a look too. So I mean, I mean, it's hard to judge it from when we was coming to hoop really and how they get it now, because these kids have everything at their fingertips now.
At their disposal. Like, bro, like I'm not signed. I'm unsigned. 2 years out of high school, I'm unsigned, and I'm recording these men's leagues. And coach asks me for footage. So this is before I knew how to work you know, how to work, you know, it wasn't iMovie then. What was it? Windows Movie Maker.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Windows Movie Maker. Windows Movie Maker. So I'm having to learn how to work Windows Movie Maker. I don't even remember what I recorded on. You know what I'm saying? And I made a little footage, uploaded it to YouTube, sent the link to Coach Trinkle. Shout out Coach Trinkle, Dodge City. I don't know where you're at right now. I think you're in Barton or Seward or somewhere, but we're going to link up. So I sent it to Coach Trinkle. You know, it was enough for him, bro. It was enough. It was enough. A men's league, you know what I'm saying, where I'm playing, it was enough. Like, I was baffled that it was enough, honestly. I was thankful, too.
I mean, as long as they can see what you can do, it's always going to work.
Right.
And I kind of figured that out late also because, I mean, I did used to record some men's league stuff, and I used to be like, nah, it's not going to hold enough clout or weight or anything. But as long as they can see what work you can do or see the, what's the word I'm looking for, the potential that you're going to put out, I mean, any kind of film is going to help. Because, I mean, honestly, when I be watching these highlight tapes, I look at the competition and I be like, that dude's short, or that dude's small, or he don't even look like he's supposed to be guarding him. And
His
I'm like,
socks
okay,
is up to his knees.
that makes sense why this
Like,
looks so great.
Boy, where his socks at? He ain't got no. Boy,
You feel me?
you can't.
So I mean, I look at that kind of stuff sometimes,
real.
but it doesn't
Look
matter.
at the comp.
As long as that man can play, he shows some type of talent. Because you can't
And-
see hard work from that.
Facts.
As long as
Well,
he's
it depends. It depends. It depends.
from a highlight tape.
It depends.
How many highlight tapes you see somebody diving on the ground?
It depends.
It depends, but you're gonna see
Not
more
many.
dunks and tray balls. How many highlight tapes you see
maybe you can see
defensive
somebody
plays?
hustle back and go get a block. You
I'm
can
just
see some hard
saying
work
that's
there.
rare.
That was in my highlight tape that I was going to get a block.
That's
I did.
Rare though,
I
right?
did. No,
Most
but
highlight
it's
tapes,
rare. It's rare. You can't. You'll see them
they
make some
looking for
shots.
talent.
You know what I'm saying? They looking for the shot, the handle.
The talent
You know.
in that kid or that person. So I mean, you can't really tell the hard work until you finally get him in your organization or wherever, and you see what he put in.
But that video was actually the video I sent to Coach Trinkle was actually accompanied by Hawk. My man Hawk was in contact with the coach. You know what I'm saying? And so he had already put in a word for me. So they basically wanted to see if what he said matched, and I guess the film, you know, matched what he was saying.
So good work.
Yeah, so you're right though. They probably couldn't see that hard work.
Right.
You know, then they had me for a visit, went on my visit,
And then they
worked
want to see
hard,
the hard work.
put me through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Took care of
But the
business.
first thing they're gonna look for is talent. So when you asking, talent versus hard work, yeah, we know we want the hard work, but the first thing they're gonna look for is that talent first.
They gonna look for that talent. But I'm picking hard work over talent.
Understandable.
And coming from a guy who was self-made, and you picking talent over hard work because you was a dog, and your lack of hard work.
Now, don't get it twisted though. Now someone comes into the gym and you feel me. Now I seen his highlight tape and it came down to one slot. Yeah, it's gonna see where that hard work came from. It's gonna see behind closed doors who's gonna be better, who I can probably see whose ceiling can be more higher. Now that part, yes, that's where the hard work is gonna come. But until we get into that kind of a scenario, really, most of the people is looking for talent.
100. I like that. So let's go ahead and take this time to go through a little game break. Okay. So I guess
Game time.
So new segment. We're gonna play a little game. All right, we're gonna test it out. So when we have our future guest on,
We
all
got
right,
something fun to do.
you got something to do, you know what to look for. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer. This game is called, what do we call this game, Twan? I forgot. Let me see what we wrote
Name
down.
game? Which one is this one? Which one we playing first?
Let's play the name game first.
We can play the name
So
game?
we're going to play the name game first. Okay. So we got 24 seconds on the clock. 24 seconds on the clock, right? So once you say your A name, okay, then you got to just go ahead and say your B name. All right? Once you say your B name, you got to go ahead and say your C name. So you're going to go all the way. So you got 24 seconds. Like an NBA shot clock. You got 24 seconds.
So you gonna keep track? How we gonna keep track of points? That's probably.
So it ain't no point. So it's 24 seconds. You have to get 5 names in those 24 seconds.
Oh, okay.
If you get 5 names, then you get to go to the next round. Okay?
Bet.
It ends when you get through Z, you know what I'm saying, and win the game and be the OG triple, or when that time stopped and you couldn't get your fifth name.
Okay.
You with it?
Bet. You going first?
Nah, you going first.
What? You going first?
Nah, bro, you going first. Here we go. Camera can't
Game
see that.
one.
Camera can't see that.
Game one. So, hey, it's rock, paper, shoot.
scissors. No, what? You forgetting scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. My
Facts.
bad.
There you
My
go.
bad. It happens. We don't
There you
play
go.
this. We ain't play this game as kids.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You go. We didn't teach cheats. We didn't teach cheats now.
You lose, boy. Here you go. You go.
What?
You going first. Took out the bazooka. Call a dude.
Stop trying to be God.
Nah, bro, you going first. We talked about this. He tried to
Let's
renege.
go, man.
He tried
Let's
to renege.
go.
All right, you ready? Well, you can see it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Allen Iverson.
Uh-huh.
Brandon Roy.
Okay.
Courtney Lee.
Okay.
David Lee.
Okay.
Was we E? Eric Spoelstra.
Okay. Hold on, man.
Eric Snow. Eric Snow.
Eric Snow, that's 5. You can keep going or you can stop.
If I keep going, what that do?
All right, so that's the end of first round.
Right.
All right, you get your voice said
We're getting all the technical difficulties down
he
now,
said Eric
so y'all
Spoelstra.
know.
I like it. Okay. So what we on? We on F? We on F?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So
all right.
you got to go from F?
You got to go from F?
You do.
No, you're going. You're going the whole way until you either win.
Ah, okay. I like that. Let's get
it's-
it then.
All right, ready? Hold on. Hold on. Let me give you a little help. Putting on the ABCs for my man. Putting on the ABCs for my man, because I don't want him to do too much thinking and hurt his brain. See which letter next. There you go. Don't cheat. Hey, that boy cheating.
You cheated in rock, paper, scissors.
Nah, because I cheated for a reason.
I've never seen a bazooka.
Listen,
I've never-
You never play with my son.
I'd rather play him at this point.
My son a cheater. But anyways, we talked about it before the game. Okay. And you said you were going first.
Let's go.
Here we go. So you're on F. Ready? Go.
Can we skip?
15 seconds. Nope. Oh, you have to run him up. 10 seconds. He not gonna make it.
Yeah, I don't know an F right
5
now.
seconds.
I don't know
5
F.
seconds.
I don't know F.
He gave up.
Kobe-
That boy just gave up. Gave up. All right, I'll go next.
Mind you, he probably been practicing this all week.
Not practiced. I have not practiced.
This is his game of his segment he made up.
Here we go.
I'm a writer. Ready? Go.
Allen Iverson.
You can't use it. I already used it.
Brandon Haywood.
You can't use. Okay, but not
Okay.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Houston. Brandon Haywood.
Thank you.
I'm on C. Courtney Lee.
I used that.
I'm on D.
You're on C.
David Lee.
You can't use
Hold
mine.
on. Why I can't?
How?
Why I can't? Who said?
You said once you use it, you can't use
Once
it.
you use it.
That is
All right, run it back. Run it
not
back.
fair. He's not even having to worry about the. He's gonna get past the first. No, you have to go different. You have to go different.
All right, bet. I'll go different.
You ain't getting past that. That was the joy of me going first.
You got this. Elf, boy, I'm good.
That's all right. Let's
All right,
go.
here we go.
Allen Houston.
All right, Allen Houston, Brandon Haywood.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on C. C. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank.
This is why you
It's
can't
easy.
use other people's names.
Who next?
You got 4 seconds. That's what's next.
Bruh, you cheated, bruh. You cheated.
How?
Cuz, bruh.
I like that game.
I
like that game.
Cheated. He straight cheated. We gonna run it back.
So that's game one.
We gonna run it back. We gonna run it back.
Right now, or you
won.
want to go to the next
Nah,
one?
we can go to the next one. Go to the next one. We can go to the next one. He's cheated.
Hey, let's get it. Show me.
all
So
good?
what's the
It's on you now.
situations?
Call it. That was mine. Name
That
game.
was yours?
Yeah.
Name game? All right, we're going to play situation. All right, so Kobe Bryant for the game winner. Ray Allen for the game winner. Trey Ball.
Ray. Easy.
Okay, hey.
Easy.
Kobe mentality got the clutchness.
You said Trey Ball. You got to give me more than that.
Let's go.
If you say just Trey Ball, I'm going Ray.
Let's go.
If you say, you know what I'm saying, you need a dribble, you know, you getting double teamed, something like that.
Your turn. Throw one out there.
All right, bet.
Big toe hurting.
Would you rather triple single and win by double figures? You know, that's like 8 points, 8 rebounds, you know, 8 assists.
8.
You know,
Okay.
888.
Okay.
Or would you rather, you know, 27, 11, 13 assists, and lose by 15? Whatever he's about to say, I know he's lying. he gonna say he
I'm
wants that
taking
win.
that 21, 13, and whatever.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What? I'm not going to lie. I did what I had to do.
I thought he was gonna lie
help.
about it
I
because I
mean,
knew that's what you was gonna take.
You're
And
right. I'm
again-
sorry. I tried. I did try. I tried hard.
That's that because you that talent you going off.
That's
the
hard
talent.
work too,
You
though.
taking that talent.
That was a triple double.
That
You
was a
said
triple-double
13
in the
assists.
L. That was a triple double.
I'm sorry, but I tried.
What if you worked hard?
I
in
feel
other
like that
areas?
8. I didn't try that hard.
But y'all won
We did win.
by double figures.
That's cool.
But you're not trying to hear.
Understandable.
All right, I already knew what you was picking. I already knew. Give me one. Talk to me.
All right. With what they have now, with their season going on now, Ja Morant. Or Zion.
Oh man, I'm taking Ja.
You taking Ja?
I'm taking Ja. Zion's cool and all. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
One, we ain't seen him enough yet.
Facts.
But two, we've already seen plenty of players like Ja. And so we can kind of see what he can become already. We can kind of see what his ceiling is already. Russ, you know, John Wall, you know, like a De'Aaron Fox, you know, who else? I feel like I'm missing one more dynamic point guard. Derrick Rose, you know, Ja Morant reminds me of them type of dudes.
He is very explosive.
He remind me of
And
them
crafty.
dudes. You know what I'm saying? So minus Derrick Rose's injury, Ja Morant, if he can be like any of them dudes, you know, and you know, De'Aaron Fox still young, but like we know what to expect from De'Aaron.
But he's starting to come into himself. Though.
He's coming in.
He's getting
so,
better. He's
yeah.
working hard.
He's working harder.
Yeah,
And
you
he's
know,
in the right
once he
situation.
got to the
He's in the
league,
right
he
situation.
started working hard.
How you know that? De'Aaron Fox, we need answers. Was you working hard before the league or after the league? I feel like he was working hard before.
I'm saying now, I can see it now.
All right, well, you from the sack, so make some calls. I'm sure somebody know him. You know what I'm saying? You know somebody who knows him. So figure it out. Let's get him on the show.
But if we can get Buddy, then you know that's a double-double.
Oh, yeah, buddy. We're going to get you on, buddy.
It's a
Hill.
double-double.
Big facts. All right. All right, bet. So let's do one more. All right. Would you rather, okay, take the shot, 5 seconds left on the clock, you got the ball, take the shot, you wide open.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not wide open. You take the shot, you being double teamed.
Smothered.
Okay? You being double teamed. All right? Or kick it to the corner to, let's say, your third best shooter on your team. All right? And you know how in 2K to be like, you know, 50% covered or whatever. And your guy that's open is less than 50% covered.
Well, I know I sounded selfish
You're
with the
smothered.
20, 13, and 14, but I ain't going to lie, I ain't that selfish. I'm going to throw it to him.
You're not throwing it to him.
I am going to throw it to him. If I'm double teamed for the
You're
game
double team for the game.
and he has a better shot than I,
Okay. You're not throwing it to him.
I'm going to throw it to him.
And he's the third best.
And I'm going to take a
He's not the best,
He's
and you
the
know you're
third
probably
best.
one or
'Cause
two.
I'm probably the first best.
You're probably one or two.
Okay, so at this point in time, instead of jacking up a shot that's probably less of a chance to hit than his
What
50.
if the game is tied?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely throwing it to him.
What?
The game is
You're
tied.
lying.
The game is tied.
If you're down,
I don't mind going to overtime. That's more game time.
If you're down, I think you might actually throw it to him. If you're tied and you get to be the hero, I think you're shooting that basketball because there's no consequence.
Yeah, there's either way. There's something. There's a consequence.
All right, now
If
when we get in these men's leagues and you do
You've
otherwise,
you've seen it.
I'm just saying.
If I jack it up with 2, not even close. Why you didn't pass it? That was a terrible shot. What was that?
No
if
names.
I throw it, but if I throw a dime and it rims in and rims out, it's a good shot. Or it hits, even better shot.
I'm gonna answer my own question.
Answer it. Let me hear.
I might shoot that
We
thing.
know you gonna shoot it.
I might shoot it. No,
Yeah.
we don't know, but I might shoot
You
it.
shooting that thing?
I might shoot it
Why?
because I like my odds. I like my odds.
All right. Well,
But it ain't because I'm selfish or unselfish. It's just, if I'm smothered and there's 5 seconds left on the clock, I might shoot it.
I like to play basketball,
But
I like to get dubs.
my thing is, I don't want to throw a turnover in a clutch. So the fact that they're 50%, or less, around there, 50% covered, I'm not throwing no turnover for them to maybe call a timeout, maybe throw a heave. I might shoot that thing.
Well, it also depends where I'm at.
What you mean?
Because if I'm inside the 3-point line, I'm going to shoot it.
Oh, so now it's changing. Now the real is coming. The
There
real
was
is
no
coming.
scenario in this, so I'm automatically thinking,
I
3-point
did.
line.
I said at the 3.
Right. So 3-point
That was a
line, no.
scenario.
Probably not. Depending.
He wrestling with it because in reality, he's gonna shoot the ball. He is
Maybe.
lying.
Maybe. Now, if I did just hit, 2, 3 in a row,
Ah.
I'm definitely gassing that thing.
If I miss 2 or 3 in a row, I'm still shooting it.
I don't know.
I'm shooting it. Again, I'm not throwing that turnover, bro. Like,
I don't know.
I'm not throwing that turnover.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I remember turnovers more than I remember points. I remember turnovers because, like when you call yourself a decent basketball player, certain turnovers you shouldn't make. And that kind of turnover is like a rookie turnover, in the clutch. You potentially give the game away. I don't want to live with that. I'll lose sleep over that in a men's league. So, all right. Well,
Last one. Hold on. In their prime, Brandon Roy or Derrick Rose?
golly. I love Brandon Roy. I love bro. Like, we talked about it. T-Mac's my favorite player, right? Of all time.
Understood.
T-Mac starting to go down. Brandon Roy was coming up.
Right.
50-piece left and right. He was Dame Lillard before
dog.
Dame Lillard.
He was a dog for real. Played both ways, too.
I think I'm going to be Roy, boy.
I'm going to answer my question.
I'm going to be Roy, boy. Because
I was hurt when he couldn't finish playing.
like, I like D Rose's game, and he was fun to watch, but I never would, like, watch D Rose over Brandon Roy. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Not to mention, you barely, like in Orlando, we was barely getting Portland games. And luckily he was getting, national TV coverage, but we was barely getting, that kind of game. So, yeah, I'm taking Brandon Roy. That's my man. Dang, I wish he didn't get hurt. You just took me bike, boy.
Yeah, that was I used to love watching him. I was starting to get in the game myself a lot too, like really loving the game, watching it.
Right.
He was starting to show out.
Like, other than Tracy McGrady, I always try to watch players who are similar build to
Right,
me,
yeah.
obviously, and similar height.
Yeah.
And
And that was tough because I watch Kobe all the time, but it's like, okay, well, let's be more realistic about my position.
So then, is there a player that you watched that was your height, that you watched because he was like similar to you and you felt like you could do what he could do?
I loved Darren Williams.
Okay, good
I
comparison.
loved Jamal Crawford. And I love
Jamal Crawford like 6'7" though.
Jamal Crawford is not that tall. He's
Yes,
only
he is.
6'3".
No, sir. Google.
Real
He's at least 6'5", bro. He is not 6'3". That I know. Jamal Crawford plays little because he only shoots jump shots and he barely. Nah, he might be 6'7", bro.
No.
I'm telling you. He's not little. He plays small because he dribbles the ball a ton.
6'5".
He's 6'5".
6'5". So they're lying. He's about 6'3".
No, Jamal
6'4".
Crawford is not little.
He long though, but I like this game, and I had that kind of wiggle.
You had
so,
that. Did you have that kind of yank?
Yes.
Ball on yo-yo?
Love the yank. And as I started really getting into myself, James Harden.
James Harden. I feel like you can't really use James Harden because he's more new school.
Yeah, that's what I said when I first started getting into myself, like really working on like
I guess
craft.
you could use him.
Working on craft.
Because
that's a craft. His game was a craft.
like a dude I was watching that was still in high school before he got to the league was OJ Mayo. I used to watch OJ Mayo.
Yeah.
Because we were similar build. In high school, he was a buck.
I could see that for you.
Yeah.
I could see that for you.
I used to love watching OJ Mayo.
I could definitely see that for you.
In high school and at USC.
Yeah, he was a buck up there too.
So, boom.
I wasn't a big fan though as a Cali guy, but
You didn't like him after he got to the league?
Nah,
yeah, he fell off.
He fell off quick.
Man, I wish he had a lot of stuff
I feel
going
like
on
I'm
though.
sleeping on somebody else.
Well, here go mine. Look, Monte Ellis.
And Baron Davis.
Man, he stole mine. So mine, other than Tracy McGrady, because he was 6'8", you know, obviously I'm not 6'8". Mine was Baron Davis. Okay.
That's your height too.
Dwayne Wade.
Facts.
Okay. And those are really the two my height that I was watching, and then
very dominant too.
Yeah, very. So then once, you know, they both slowed down, you know, Brandon Roy was in the mix, and then I tried to start watching Damian Lillard more, but he shot the ball a lot from three, and I don't shoot it as much from three. Huh?
That's our game, West Coast.
Yeah, he shoots that mug a lot and deep, you know what I'm saying?
Deep.
And that just wasn't really my game, although I can catch and shoot it a little bit. But, yeah, so Baron Davis, Brandon Roy, Dwayne Wade, and then I loved KG just because KG was a dog, but I didn't have his game. And then Tracy McGrady, you know, he was a dog, but I didn't really have his game either. I tried.
Right.
I jumped super high on my jump shot early on. Then I realized I took too much legs. I kicked out the legs and leaned back like him. You know, then I started falling too much. So
the only thing I could take from Kobe was the Kobe fade. That was it.
That's why I gave you that smothered one. That's why I gave you that smothered one because you know,
my go-to.
Because you don't say Kobe Mamba mentality. I'm shooting it.
Yeah.
And you didn't say that. I knew you was lying.
Not from three. Just, I mean, honestly, you're asking me.
You have range.
I do have range, but I mean, you're asking me now as I've been older. I'm probably swinging to the better shot.
Boy, I don't believe you, but we'll agree to disagree.
When I was a dog, yeah, you're probably right. Shooting in both their face, talking about both.
I guess we'll agree to disagree.
Both of y'all can't guard me.
All right, boom. So, how you felt about the All-Star weekend?
Boy, it's crazy because I haven't really looked forward to All-Star weekend in a while.
Yeah.
In a minute, you know, it's just like a chill, laid-back weekend. But I felt like this weekend really, the hype was there. The hype was there this weekend. I liked it. It was great from the dunk contest to the
3-point shootout.
Skills challenge was even. The big men winning the skills challenge is something different. Like, that's cool that they actually talented enough to be doing that.
Positionless basketball.
It is now. You're right.
Because if it was
real
big man from 2005,
right, they wouldn't be in there.
Why they kicking that thing off their feet?
That's showing you how much this game is evolving.
Yeah,
bro, that the big men are in the skills challenge. You only think guards would win that, and the big men are winning that now. So
who was the guards that were in? Jason Tatum was in. He's more like a forward, but you can say he's a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard. He handles that thing.
Anyways, like Jason Tatum, he was the reigning champ.
Yeah.
And he's like, I heard him say, he was like, I'm gonna win this and retire. And Bam Adebayo came and took that.
What? Big man, center. Like,
came and took that. So positionless basketball, man, it's a real deal. So I was really excited for the 3-point shootout though.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they was shooting that ball, boy.
They was.
Like,
and then they put that extra one out there kind
They
of
put
deep.
I like that.
that.
Yeah. That was clean.
That was nice.
And you saw them dudes struggle to shoot that.
Mm-hmm.
They're shooting NBA range from NBA range.
Goodness.
You know how like you out here on the regular courts and you shooting NBA range?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was out on a regular court extending beyond that. Like that was dope, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that was nice. I like that
and
part.
that ball was worth 3 points, right?
I think it was 3 to 5. I wasn't
Nah,
sure
it was
how
3.
many.
It was 3.
Okay.
Because it was.
I knew it was like
it
one
was
of those two.
1 point. Then the 2-point ball.
Yeah.
And then I think that ball was worth
The money
3.
ball. Okay, that
So,
makes sense.
Yeah, bro. So that was dope.
I like that.
And you know, I'm watching it as Buddy Hield won it. Shout out, Buddy. You got to
Hey.
come to the show. Okay, I'm watching it.
You in my hood.
And Buddy just going off. You know,
He
this
is.
And it's a lot of pressure when the number's up and you got to go last.
Right.
And he firing it up.
Found that groove.
And then he missed one shot before his final shot. And so I'm watching him shoot it.
And
I'm
that
like,
put him down one.
So then I'm
This was
watching
his
it.
money rack.
And then he hit his money ball.
That
and
was
went
all his
up
money
one.
rack.
That was
Yeah.
all his money
That
rack.
was all his money rack.
Dog, that was fun. That was fun to watch.
But I was like, I don't understand why most people wouldn't put the corners as the money rack. It's a shorter shot.
I wouldn't.
Shit, I would.
I'm putting mine on the wing. I like,
Further shot.
yeah, but that's my hot spot.
It's my hot spot too, but
So then you contradicting yourself.
not
Why
really,
would you?
because I
Even
like
if it's
the baseline.
shorter.
I like baseline jumpers
Okay, but you just said the wing is your hot spot.
off the dribble.
Okay.
Catch and shoot.
Again, you're gonna take that shot smothered. Going back to that. Going back to
Off the dribble.
So
You ain't supposed to bring
nah,
that
not
up.
to, because you lied, bro. I picked it, and you went off script on me. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta further validate, why I picked the one I picked. But yeah, bro, like it worked out for him.
They did.
And maybe when you're shooting that many shots and your adrenaline going, maybe you get tired and you need to shoot that shorter shot. I don't know. But I've been in a 3-point shootout before, and, it's not, I'm not shooting it from NBA range. I'm shooting it from high school.
Right.
But I feel like, he could have put it, if that's his hot spot, then that's cool. But mine is on the wing. I feel like I could put it on the wing.
Yeah.
And
Well, a lot of people put it on the wing too. But I mean, every time I did one, if we did have money balls, I don't know then, but I probably would put it in the corner, just a good start off and end point. But hey, however you strategize your 3-point contest, put your money balls where you need them.
Hey, it worked out for him, and now that happened, and you know what I was happy to see, even though Trey didn't do very well in the 3-point shootout. We know he can shoot. I ain't worried about that.
Right.
But he was hyped for Buddy.
Yeah, he was.
That OU connection.
DNA.
Yeah, boy.
OU DNA.
He was hyped. Like that, to me, after Buddy, aside from Buddy winning it, I was like, yo, that's cool.
Yeah.
The way he got hyped for my man. So, anyway, so what about the dunk contest?
Man, the dunk contest was nice. How they judged it was poor, though. I feel like the judging was poor. I feel like my dude Aaron got robbed again for the second time. What you think? As an Orlando.
Hey, I stopped liking Orlando Magic since they traded T-Mac to the Rockets. So I'm not partial to them. And y'all know, everybody knows by now, I love Dwayne Wade and Trace McGrady, but Trace McGrady got traded out. And so, I stopped liking Orlando.
Okay.
But Dwayne Wade, you sold it, bro.
You sure did.
You sold it, bro.
Letting them people be in your ear.
Listen, man. First of all, it was some great dunkers. Let's talk about the dunk before that, right?
Dunks. Okay, we'll talk about the dunks.
Like Dwight Howard's first dunk was nice. I don't know if you remember when he did that it was like a reverse Statue of Liberty.
That was poo-poo.
Come on.
I don't understand why that man was in the dunk contest.
Bro,
again.
it was nice. You know what was poo-poo? When he tried to do that Superman dunk for the second time.
Right.
That first one
Made sense when
was
you were
dope.
young.
That second one, you shouldn't have tried to duplicate
You
that.
shouldn't even gotten a dunk contest. Besides you, everything else was great. But hey,
His first dunk was nice. I liked his first dunk. And then he took his exit, That was cool.
That's fine.
Now, Pat Connaughton, he had one nice dunk. But
All
I
his
like
dunks.
the Billy
Billy Hoyle. Billy Hoyle.
I like the
Billy
I like
Hoyle.
the white man can't
Yeah, I
jump
like that.
tribute.
All his dunks look the same though.
They did all
All
look the
his dunks
same.
look the same. I mean,
The nicest one he had, what was the nicest one he had? You
when
remember?
he took it out of his hand and kind of double clutched it in.
Nah.
Which one did you like?
When he jumped over Giannis, put it on the glass.
No, you're right. Yeah, that one was his best dunk.
Yeah,
That one
then
was
he
his best
banged
dunk.
it. That was
that
nice.
was nice. That one was nice.
And he did it on the first try.
Yeah.
And he got a 50.
Yeah.
And he should have. So.
I mean, yeah. That was the only one that he should have got a 54 though.
Right. Was that the one he did the Billy Hoyle on or not? Was it the one when he jumped over dude and
Billy
double
Hoyle,
clutched?
I think, was the one he jumped in.
He did the same dunk,
Twice.
bro.
So, I
Like,
mean, thank you for trying. You did a good job.
hey,
had one
you
good
got
dunk.
bounce.
Right. We see it.
You,
you
got to
know
get some
dunks.
creativity. You know.
But hey,
Don't get mad at us. Come on the show, baby.
everybody.
Don't be mad at us. All right.
It's all right.
But so yeah, so that was his nicest dunk, and
Yeah.
then who else was in? Obviously, Aaron Gordon. Was that just them four?
Derek, yeah, what was his name?
And Derek Jones Jr.
Yeah, Derek Jones Jr.
He's got bunnies.
He do. But then I kind of started going back to looking his files. He been doing them dunks already.
He been doing them dunks.
He been doing them dunks. So
And he did the same dunk twice. Like one of his
Twice.
nice dunks when he threw it off the glass, jumped over Buddy, and put it between the legs. That was cool.
That one was nice. Yeah,
but
yeah,
my
yeah.
man was 5 foot.
yeah,
Something.
but still that was tight. You ain't never really seen nobody catch it between the legs over somebody dunk it. I give him that. I give him that. No one did it.
Okay, you like
No one did it.
No one did it.
Even the one
That's-
off the backboard
Which
between
one?
the leg. When dude threw it off the backboard, he caught it between the leg, dunk it. I've never seen that. So that's cool. I'll take it. You never seen it in the NBA.
I wasn't feeling those for real.
I mean, just never seen.
That's what he
The
got.
only
his
one I
point.
felt was the Vince Carter on between the legs.
Yeah.
The reverse.
No, the
360.
that was
That was
dirty.
the Vince Carter, yeah. You know, I
No,
mean,
no, that
Vince
wasn't
Carter
the
did the
Vince
windmill. But Vince Carter's was a windmill.
Right, and his
Reverse.
was between the legs.
His between the legs.
That was his best dunk.
I really haven't seen a lot of people who ever completed the dunk.
That
was his dastiest
his
dunk.
best dunk.
His best dunk.
But Aaron Gordon had the one off the side of the backboard.
That one was beautiful.
Oh my gosh!
No.
The way he twirled it was like a ballerina.
That one was too, but then you jump over someone, catch it, and twerk your body all the way around to dunk.
Bro,
That's tough.
dog, they robbed him.
And then on top of that, now how do you feel about this? So he got 50s.
All 50.
He should have won.
He should have won.
Just because, like,
So-
I would feel like they should have tallied all.
I bet
four
next
together.
year, or sometime in the near future, they gonna say, tally up the totals.
Add 'em all up. The
Add them
total.
all up if it gets to
Highest
that point
total,
again.
right? And that's what I felt like should have happened. Highest total. Aaron Gordon came in there with his mindset of what 4 dunks he was gonna do,
And he brought.
and he brought the heat.
He was with the shiznit.
So
boy.
when he kicked his shoes off and said, "I had all 50s, I won," I felt that.
I was like,
I
"You right,
I
you
felt
right,
that.
yeah."
So I mean, and then the dunk he did from was it a free throw line between the legs?
Yeah.
Well, that don't count. You was like a whole foot and a half in front of
And
the
he got
line.
50 for that.
Shouldn't have got a 50. I seen a man windmill from the line.
Zach
Shout out
Levine?
Zach.
Yeah.
I'm just
Zach Levine,
saying.
I had to think about that.
So I just don't think he should have got a 50 for that.
I thought he was gonna jump from the free throw line and do the Jordan. I was ready for that. Like I was like,
Even if he would have actually landed on the free throw line, did a trick, okay, I would have seen the 50. Cool.
Right.
But
he was like,
that was a regular fly dunk.
bro, that was just a regular dunk, bro.
And he got 50.
Hey, you got bunnies though.
You do got bunnies,
You got bunnies, man.
Major.
And, you should have been the runner up. Honestly, you probably should have gave the trophy up. But
real.
Hey. This is how you prove us critics wrong.
And you a dunker, so I know I wouldn't have gave it up either.
This is how you prove the critics wrong, though. Come on that thing again next year.
He ain't got no choice. You got to defend, right?
I don't know. I don't think they make them defend.
No?
I don't think. I could be wrong. Hey, if y'all know anything we don't know, let us know. Leave it in the comments. I don't think they're going to make them defend. I think, it'd be nice if they defend.
Right.
But how many people has won a dunk contest and they ain't come back? You know what I'm saying? Zach Levine ain't come
I'm not
back.
gonna lie, I stopped watching the dunk contest for a while because it kind of got boring. But
I mean, I watch it. It's just, I'm a basketball head. I watch it.
Yeah.
I just watch it just to watch it. But, yeah, man. So, Dwayne Wade sold it. But I still love you, man. You're my guy. All right, I'm gonna be showing my kids highlights of you, and I'm gonna show my kids highlights of you selling that dunk contest. So, big facts. All right. Well,
As a dunker, Dwayne Wade, I just
a
felt like
dunker.
you should have been more honest.
You caught mad bodies, bro.
It's
Like,
all right, D. I ain't that mad.
but Derrick Jones Jr.
I think Gordon's more mad.
Derrick Jones Jr. is from, he's a Miami Heat player.
Understand. Ride with your bros.
Dwayne Wade,
Right. Ride with your bros. I get you.
just got his jersey retired in Miami.
It's his boy. He was,
Gotta go catch that
he was
documentary.
talking. He was talking big hype on him though about the dunk contest. Like, I've seen him do these dunks. So I mean, we understand. I understand.
You can't give people 10s on stuff you've already seen. Like, I wouldn't. Like, I've seen that. Don't show me your dunks because I'm going to be like, you didn't do it as good as the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
I've
just
seen
me.
you really work on that dunk.
Mike, I've seen you make it better. You splashed it before. You rim grazed at that time. Stuff like that. But, all right, well, man, we have some very special guests coming up.
Yeah, we do.
You know what? We didn't even talk about our previous guests.
A little bit.
We didn't even talk about our previous guests. So, we had Mike Neal. Mike Neal. We had a blast with him. We talked about, him winning state in 6A here in the state of Oklahoma.
Right.
That was
With the
that was
girls.
fun with the girls. He's got 4 out of his 5 starters with D1 offers
Right now.
right now.
And I think they were like 20 and 21 and
Boy, they're like 21 and 1 or something like
so
that.
he's still pushing. They still having a hot season.
They might repeat.
Might repeat. We hoping they repeat. We looking forward to that right now. So,
Well, I work at Norman North, so
so that's why I can say it how I want to say it.
Say it how you gotta say it. Man, I'm gonna keep it down over here. But yeah, so he's having a great year.
Yeah.
And he talked about him getting to play with his older brother.
Right. Overcoming brain surgery.
Brain surgery. He had brain surgery.
Yeah.
Got released. His coach got fired. Got released, and then had to go take a drive to another junior college. Walk on there. Then went on to play at OU. After he made that team. Then went on to play overseas. Then he went on to play in the D League.
He made it happen.
Dog, y'all
definitely
gotta
made it
check
happen.
Mike Neal's episode out.
Yeah, man.
He dropped
it
some
happen.
real gems.
He even taught us some stuff as we was young adults, man. His man's a good player, man. Even at an old age, he'd say he say it's old. I say it's skills, talent.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this guy, right? But yeah, Mike Neal, you man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Appreciate it, big
We gonna
time.
have you up. We gonna have you on again. So no worries.
Then we had Kellen.
Kellen.
Speaking about he's a short guy, so speaking about all the hard work and adversity he had to bust through, being a small guy and trying to, kill all his critics and whatnot.
He talked about playing with Damian Lillard.
Yeah, at Weber State.
At Weber State, and he talked about how he couldn't watch NBA for some time, after because he felt like he deserved to be on that stage.
He talked about his ups and lows, or his highs and lows about overseas, stuff like that. So.
And winning Peach Jam for, I think it was 16U.
Yeah.
Peach Jam for
Team
16U
Griffin.
for
Team
Team
Griffin.
Griffin. Y'all going to have to go check his episode out, too. Yeah. Who else did we have on? My man,
How's
Jay
his-
Vaughn.
Yeah, Javon. It's another one too. Talking about how he had to kind of pick between both sports, dual situation, and when.
Still can't believe he picked basketball.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. I ain't gonna
over
lie to you.
Division I football.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was
That's where that guidance come in.
intriguing to listen to.
I got a parent of one of my 7th grade basketball players. He's got an older brother that just signed to go play at Texas State.
Okay.
For football, and 6'5", 6'6", a big kid, great kid. Shout out Jake Roberts, gonna come holler at us. He was a decent basketball player from what I heard.
Okay.
And his parents had him choose football. I don't know if I'm sure they chose together.
Right.
But he chose football
Best outlet
over basketball
for him.
and it panned out. So, he has both his parents in his life. They're doing a phenomenal job with their kids. I hope they don't take little Nate Roberts away from basketball because I need him. So, but yeah, so, they had that. Whereas, Jay could have benefited from that.
Yeah.
Even if your heart is in basketball.
Right.
You know, you could pick football and try to walk on.
Some people don't see. I mean, or it may be the guidance. Some people just don't see which way the guidance is going. Also, too. So
Yeah.
could have went both ways for him if he would have got his feet settled in. So
definitely could have went both ways, man. We've had three great guests, and you know, we got some more coming up, man.
Some of our upcoming ones, we're going to, you know, throw a couple curveballs at y'all. They're going to be different sports and stuff like that. Just, I mean, you know, we kind of talk about basketball all the time, but I know our audience is not going to only be playing basketball. So we are going to try and get some different sport athletes in here for y'all to just hear, you know, different outlets for y'all on different sports too.
And the main thing about it is, at the end of the day, lessons from any other sport applies to basketball or any other sport. Right. So, you know, that's the main approach, and you know, we're excited, man. Y'all gonna have to tune in.
Please do. Tell us how y'all been liking our shows, man. Comment.
Share, like.
All of the above.
All of the above. And, you know, I appreciate you guys, man. My man Twan came through, put it down again. Thanks for hanging out with us as we drop these gems that we picked up in these gyms.
Bowling!
Holla at your boy.